I usually post funny videos or guitar videos mainly. This is just a, I guess this is me coming out to YouTube. And it's also me ranting about the kind of shit that we have to put up with. It's very real. It happens day to day, you know. I was just on YouTube a second ago, and I was, surfing around a little bit, like all YouTubers do. And, I found a video that said, something the issue of homosexuality or something like that. So I was like, okay. It kind of inspired me to do my own, because I've been seeing this a lot, Let's start with the basics. Is being gay a choice? How could it be? Is being straight a choice? Did you, check off some list, mentally when you were a baby that said, do you want to be gay or straight? Nobody does that. That never happens. It's not a conscious or unconscious decision. It's just how you are. Who you're attracted to. I mean, it's possible for a gay person to fall in love with a woman, but he's not attracted to her. It's possible for him to have sex with her, but it's not something he really particularly wants to do. Gay men who are told that what they do is wrong and what they are is really just a choice, they're like, okay, they don't want to be abnormal, and they try to believe that it really is just a choice. They go to psychologists, they go to therapists, and they try to change themselves. They try to live the straight life. They get married, they have kids. 50% of them are suicidal. That's not coincidence. It's not changeable. It's not something you can just take out and throw away and forget about, It's just your way of living, A guy, straight man, walks down the street and says, hey, that chick's pretty hot, It's exactly the same. It's the same. A guy walks down and says, hey, that guy's pretty hot, It's the same reasons, the same instincts, the same feelings. You can meet somebody and be like, hey, talk, and then fall in love with them, It's exactly the same. I mean, who would choose to endure the day-to-day bullshit that gays have to endure? Nobody. Nobody would choose to do that. Not if they thought they had a choice. I mean, for instance, the other day I was at work, right? And I was walking past this woman there who, people there have asked me if I'm gay before, just because this one woman, said she thought I was, and I never answered anybody because I don't really want to get into that at work. And so I was walking past her, and she goes, move the fuck out of the way, just sort of, jesting, playing, whatever. And I was like, you know what, fuck you. Just, banter, it's not serious. And as I was walking away, she says something, somebody had laughed, I turned around and was like, excuse me? And she goes, you hurt me, and I start to walk away. And I said, well, she started to walk away. I said, no, I didn't, what did you say? She goes, you couldn't fuck me, you're a faggot. And it let something loose in me that I've never felt before. It's, in history class, you're brought up being taught that, the slaves were discriminated against and all this, and, blacks were discriminated against a lot, and it's true, obviously, but you didn't experience it, you're just being told this. I've been told that gays are discriminated against. I've never experienced it before. And this isn't discrimination, because she wasn't, she wasn't withholding something from me that I wanted or whatever, because she had power over me. She was just saying something so nasty, so vile, so demeaning. And she believed it, she believed that, I was not only gay, but a bad person because of it, you know, a disgusting person because of it, something to be looked down on, something to be thrown into hell for the rest of eternity simply because of how I live, how I choose to live, how I am forced to live.